Hello, welcome to adehardy Free Speech. The reason I wanted to do this video is simply because earlier on I was watching YouTube and I was actually watching London Real re-showing a David Icke interview. And I'm thinking to myself, how long is this going to take before somebody takes this down? This has got to go pretty quick. And sure enough, within just a few minutes, it had gone. They actually took it right in the middle of the stream. I don't know how many minutes. I don't think I'd watched it from the beginning. I just happened to click on it because I was doing other stuff. The question is what we're going to do about it, because I looked in the chat room on the London Real YouTube site, and there was all these people saying, right, we're going to bin YouTube, we're going to get rid of it, we're going to do this. No. We want to be the biggest pain in the arse to YouTube that we can be. Because if all we do is all just delete our accounts, and then you can go to BitChute, but they're all the same, simply because if you do a car boot sale and the guy who runs the car boot says, sorry, mate, you can't sell fresh eggs on your stall, and then you turn up next Sunday with your car boot and you've got your eggs ready to sell again, and he doesn't let you on his field, it's his field. He's got every right to do that. So when you get the people saying, oh, what right have they got to do to take down our content? They're not taking down your content. They're taking down their content because you tick the T and C's. You tick that little box that said, you can do what you want with my content. So we can't complain. Well, we can, but we can do better than that. What we can do is anybody is free for me, download this video and re-put it back up on as many platforms as you like. And do that with everybody's videos that you like. Download them and put them up. Come on, we've got nothing else to do at the minute because we're all, I'm going to say locked down or locked up, all being treated like animals. I've got lots to say on that on another video as well. But let's become the biggest pain in the arse that they're ever going to have. Because if all we do is go away, then all of the people that would love to think like we do are never going to do. Because they're never going to stumble across something. And to be fair, that's kind of the only hope we've got at the moment, that we put that much up and we mirror that many videos and we re-upload that many videos on coronavirus and what's really going on and whatever bastard Bill Gates really is and what a twat Dr. Fauci is, you know, and let's start putting up all this information from Dr. Kaufman and Dr. Buttar. We don't know what's right. What we do know is there's more than one bloody opinion. And that's why this channel is now called adehardy Free Speech. To me, it doesn't really matter whether I get 1 million subscribers or one. It's just a way of venting. But if anybody ever wants to come on and have their chance to say their bit, it is free speech. And that's what we want to be doing. Free speech. We live in a post-free speech society. And what we need to be doing is bombarding YouTube and BitChute with all this stuff, not just throwing your teddy out like I did the other night, which I'll explain in a minute. But what we need to be doing is bombarding them with as much stuff as we can. Let's stop. Let's just, please stop bringing me people. Let's just stop doing what they want us to do, which is go away. Let's become the biggest pain in the arse they've got. Because the only time you get flack is when you're over the target. The reason they're taking these videos down is because it's not part of the narrative. You can only not talk about what they don't want you to talk about. You know, and that's what they're doing. And it doesn't matter whether it's London Real and David Icke or, you know, or whether it's, I don't know, a 12-year-old girl having a birthday party and wants to put, doesn't matter what it is. Don't matter what it is. It should be able to go up there because it's a platform. But if they're going to come back and say, no, you can't put what you want on our platform, then let's just bombard them with so much stuff that they can't get rid of it quick enough. That's the only answer. Because then the people that are not, let's use the word awake, have got a chance of falling over it and got a chance of listening to Kaufman, Dr. Buttar, David Icke, or whoever your pet name is, whoever's doing your stuff at the minute that you're into. That's what we should be mirroring. We should be putting it back up on YouTube, download it, put it up. You know, people put stuff up to vent like me, but also to share information. because we're not all bastards. We don't all run around trying to work out what we can make out of it. What we're trying to do is share information, and just like, what's wrong with just loving everybody? I don't see why we have to be just against each other all the time. It's time to come together. If ever there was a time to come together, it's bloody now. Yeah, and they are going to delete accounts, but you can't complain. It's their platform. And if it's theirs, they're in charge. If we choose to use it, just like I am now, you know, we could lose the content. We know that. So let's stop complaining about it, and let's start bombarding them with as much as we can give them. Keep them short if you like, keep them long if you like. Doesn't matter. Mirror stuff, download it, put it up. Because if we don't, what we're going to have is, it's just going to be like two societies. Those people are on YouTube and watching all the government stuff, and us lot that are not. And we don't want that. What we want is to still be involved in the argument. That's what we've got to do. We have got to bombard them with as much as we can. Anyway, that's my little rant. I just wanted to say a few words. I've just changed the name. I've never had really much on my YouTube channel before, and it's only ever just been my name in lowercase, adehardy. It is my real name. I've never tried to hide it, who I am or where I am or whatever, because I completely believe in free speech. Even if I don't agree with what you're saying, you've got your right to say it. Because if you do anything that's like, I don't know, causes riots or whatever, there's laws to deal with that. We don't need any bloody more. But YouTube taking accounts down is book burning. That's exactly what it is. It's just like the Nazis book burning. So if they're going to burn books, let's give them plenty of fucking books. Let's give them the biggest pile of books that they've got to sift through ever. Let's give them that much of an headache. They don't know what to do about it, because that's the only way we're going to get people to stumble across this information. So I've changed the name. Why? adehardy Free Speech. I've never really put much on this channel. There's been a few odd bits, some of the stuff I did on Raconteurs 2. I just felt it was time to, I don't know, whatever I've got to say, put it in a maybe shorter videos. I don't know. Will we have guests on? Probably. It's pretty much been inactive up until now. If you've got any thoughts about what we want to include, or if you want to come on, if you've got things to say, then drop me an email or just contact me on YouTube. Not a problem. We can sort that out. What I would ask is, if you find yourself here because of something that I've been involved with previously, like Raconteurs News or whatever, please share it, tell your friends, whatever. And let's hope we can just keep sharing the love, people, because that's what we've got to do. We've got to share the love, not the hate. You know, hugs are good. I'm up for a hug. Not a virtual one, a real one. So look, let's keep smiling through this. Let's try and do something positive. We've got to change this for the better. And if they're burning books, let's give them plenty of books to look through. Thanks very much for listening. I guess that's all I can ask. And if you've got anything to say, any comments to make, always love to hear them. Hi to everybody who finds herself here, especially if it's your first time. It's almost my first time, or first time in a long time. And just please share it. Let everybody know where I am from now on. And let's keep sharing the love. Thanks for listening. Speak to you soon. Cheers.